As we decided in the previous lesson, global cache equipment is the best for controlling your system via IR channels. In this lesson, I will tell you how to set up control of equipment via IR with the help of ready global cache modules, iRidium GUI editor, and GC Cloud base of IR commands. When creating a new project, we have to set up its interface and fill in the project database. This database must include the global cache module, which will enable conversion data from the TCP format for its sending through IR emitter. Data about global cache modules are stored in device base of iRidium GUI editor. If you want to use global cache script modules, select the GC database tab. Here you can see all available the global cache modules. These are iTouch and GC100 modules. Let's suppose that we are using a wireless Wi-Fi 2 IR module with 3 IR emitters and Wi-Fi module for controlling equipment via IR. To add this module to your project, you should use the drag and drop method. Just drag this module to the project device panel window. And now when it's added, it's necessary to assign commands which it will send to the module IR outputs. To receive commands for the device you want to control with the help of your project, you should select this device in Global Cache Database of IR commands. This tab is called Global Cache Database. Here it is. To receive a list of preset code sets and IR commands, you have to update the database and select producer of the equipment you need to work with. For example, you want to control an AV receiver. There can be lots of such receivers and they can be controlled with the help of different IR code sets. To get to know what code set your receiver is controlled by, you have to read the equipment documentation. The code set number enables to control the equipment. This number should be written in the device instruction, or you can find such information on the website of the producer of this device or another open resources. After you select the code set you need for your particular device, you should drag it on that IR output of Global Cache module, which will send commands for your receiver. All set of commands will be added to the module list automatically, and then commands are ready for assigning them to graphic items of your interface. IR commands which are set up like that do not require additional setting up, they are ready for assigning to graphic items. At that, the remote console, which you will create in GUI editor, that is the graphic part of the project, can have the same functions as native consoles of the control equipment, or it can have 1 or 2 commands. The next step in setting up communication with equipment is connecting to the iTouch device, that is connecting to a converter itself. In this case, you have to write the IP address of this converter in the setting of Ready Global Cache module in iRidium. Default settings of iTouch can differ from those you need when working with your local net. That's why you have to set up your iTouch device with the help of the web interface of Global Cache devices. There you can write the IP address of your device and set up properties of IR outputs. The standard setup of IR output is IR out, that is the IR emitter, which sends IR commands to the control equipment. But outputs can also be set up for working with sensors and IR emitters, the so-called blasters, which are included in iTouch and GC100.